serve and grow is what you can expect at the House of Reconciliation. Leadership, community, education, wellness, and participation is part of our plan for your spiritual growth and success. Family and faith is a core value for the House of Reconciliation, working to help people find their purpose. Want to make an impact in the kingdom? Ready to tap into your future? Meet us at the House Sundays with Pastor Reginald Campbell, www.houseofreconciliation.org.
I want to take this opportunity to thank you and welcome all of you in to the House of Reconciliation here at the Greenville campus, 1427 Sweetie Lawrence Road, and also to the Mother Campus, 210 Pansy Road, Hodges, South Carolina, and of course to our virtual campus and to our global connections. We are very happy and excited to have you on this evening. For those that are maybe mourning across the world, we do appreciate all of your interest. We're going to talk about today, our theme for 2024 is I Choose Better. And all of us have choices, or I will use a term, we have bridges, or we have forks in the road that we have to change, or we have to make a decision. We are still building the ministry of arts through flag worship, through mind ministry, short play skits, and also we're looking to add additional musicians. So love to have some of this going before we go into Resurrection Sunday. We have bowling coming up on March the 15th with Little Reggie for our youth from 7 to 9 p.m. You can register at hor.ministries@gmail.com. That is $35. The deadline, I believe they said March the 8th, but actually no later than March the 11th. So we extended that date. Once again, thank all of those and want to give a shout out to our YouTube channel. Excuse me. We are planning what I call a men's gathering. Some men have asked about that, so we are going to work that. I was asked to take a trip to Africa. So for those, we have a huge following in Nigeria. We are going to try to make that happen at some point by the fall of 2024. So I look forward to coming to the continent of Africa and just visiting and sharing and meeting hopefully some of the people that think enough of us to follow us. Again, our theme is I Choose Better. Our focus this month is personal development. And one of the things, and I was asking this off camera about Lent time, and they were saying during the Lent time up until the resurrection, many people make personal sacrifices and behavior changes for Lent. My question is, what happens after Lent? I would say this, don't wait until Resurrection Sunday. Start digging your way out now. We started this month off talking about my past can't go. And I really want that to sink in, that my past can't go. And there are several reasons for that. And this comes back from Galatians 5:1. 8 things that we're going to deal with this year, unless, as the old church would say, unless the Lord lead me somewhere else, is the topic stand, fast, liberty, Christ, you're free, entangled, yoke, and bondage. So it reads it like this. It says, stand fast in the liberty. And where I'm trying to get us to go as we head into Resurrection Sunday is liberation has already been set before you. What's hindering you between body, mind, and spirit that you're not maximizing your opportunity on a daily basis? When you look at the term Christ, that means the anointing of God that should be present with you in your life. The anointing of Christ uses a term, has set you free. I'll say it again, stand fast. So that means you have to make a decision quickly. If not, your mind will be filled with illusion, hallucination. Somebody want to come on? Imagination. These are spiritual artery blockers. If God took Christ to sacrifice him spiritually and naturally for your freedom, then the question becomes, who's holding you back? There's a reel out there that says, am I my own oppressor? Then it says, who is my oppressor? We talked about confirmation bias. I heard a term today. Someone said, don't burst my bubble. A bubble is a temporary thing anyway. Tonight we're going to talk about they've stolen enough time. Your time is critical. In thinking, in planning, in strategizing, positioning, knowing the time that you plant, understanding the timing of your seed coming forth. What and who? We do understand 75% of new information or conversation is rejected because the human mind feels as though it knows and can produce everything that it needs to know. And we know that's impossible. 95% of the human mind, according to the Cleveland Clinic brain study, repeats negative files. So something that happened in childhood, something that happened in a relationship, something that happened in college, high school, something that happened on the job, in the workspace, revisits our mind. So how much time is given to your present to build your future? Who I was is not who I am. And who I am is not what I'm going to become. How often do you examine your present environment to see if it is conducive to your future? Why did I say and use the topic, they've stolen enough time? Artery blockers. Let's repeat them again. Number one, illusions, imagination, hallucination. It's one thing for outside noise to hinder you. It's another thing to self-poison yourself. Number one, I have 7 things and I'll be done. Number one, who's gaslighting you so you can't focus? What draws so much time and attention away from you in your present that you can work toward your future? Who? Gaslighting. Old behaviors, old habits, negativity. My mind sometimes can kill my moment. My mind sometimes can talk me out of a time when I know I'm supposed to be at a place. My mind will talk me out of sending my resume because I am going to sit and have a conversation with myself that I am not qualified or they won't like me. And miss your blessing. Before you can have a blessing, you got to have an opportunity. We want somebody to guarantee, and none of us are guaranteed to wake up in the morning. That's gaslighting. That's modern day gaslighting. It's not only someone talking about you, it's also yourself talking about your future. Too much negativity. You can't be successful always gaslighting yourself. And once you start gaslighting you, then everybody in your circle going to throw something because you'll remember that. You won't remember the positive thing. That's why I think this book is critical. Some people got it on Sunday. The Mind of a Champion. You have to shift. To study from Galatians 5:1, you need to go to Romans 12:1 and 2. The Mind of a Champion. How do you expect to win? See, here's the problem. You won the moment, but you didn't win the race. There was a race that I was watching of a young lady, and I thought they were bashing her before she started running, and they said, we hope she has listened. So for the writers, I want you to write this word. Lord, help me learn to listen. If I can't listen, I can't learn. And they said, she can win this race. She's the most gifted and talented sprinter in the race. Her issue was she jumps out of the gate too fast. And she puts everything she has in the first 100, 200 meters. And sure enough, when the guns of life go off, if you haven't repositioned your mind, you haven't fought for your present, then you can't expect the future. Because we view everything as criticism, not constructive information. If it will make you better, embrace it. So she ran, and I was sitting there, and we were saying, oh, she got it, she got it, she got it. She was at least 10, 20, 30 feet ahead of everybody. But come the 300th part of the 400 meter, the pack caught up to her. And when they came around the corner, she had gaslighted herself again. Where she was in the front by maybe 60 or 70 feet. She was the last one to get to the finish line. When you allow yourself and your past to gaslight you, when you invite criticism into your space, it stops the present and it kills the future. I want you to just take 10 seconds and close your eyes and just think, what have I done today to build my future? Out of working 8, 10, 12 hours a day, I spend more time remembering things I forgot. When I have a smartphone, it can have an alarm to remind me to keep me on schedule. Many people are gaslighting their future. Number 2, causing you to endure doubt about yourself. No one should be more confident about you than you. We hear the snare. Causing you to endure doubt about yourself. So now, can I share with you why? When you win, you didn't win because of faith. You won because of grace. You had no faith to believe you were capable. This is how gaslighting from the enemy takes effect on the believer. I got it. I got the job. Oh, I got the offer. Oh, I got the car. Oh, they said I can get it. That's a trap sometimes. You should have had confidence whether you got it or not. If it's for me, it should line up with where I'm going. I shouldn't need things like luck. And that's my buddy. Sometimes your buddy will keep you out the room. See, because if you don't get it, it don't mean you didn't qualify. God may look at, this is not for you. It's not your time to line up with this, and it's not that time for it to line up with you. But because everything is riding on your emotions, everything is riding on your feelings, everything is riding on your illusion, your imagination, your hallucination, your hypothetical thinking. Now, some little teeny bitty thing that's only 3% of your life will make you doubt the 99, 97% of your life. Too many things and people have an effect on us. And when they have an effect on you, they have an effect on your gift. When they have an effect on your gift, it leads you off the path of purpose, which means you'll never reach destiny. That's number 2, causing you to endure doubt about yourself. So don't get so up and down about winning and losing. Don't get so up and down about promotions. Pray and ask God to align you with things that will help you build your future. Everything I've had to learn the hard way doesn't work with me, and I don't work with everything. But if I ask God to line things up that will line up with his will for my future, then I've got to be patient. God will not let the enemy drown you. Number 3, insecurity. Whose? Yours or theirs? They've stolen so much time from you that psychologically and pathologically you feel like you're incapable of achieving anything. How many people are watching tonight and that will see this in their morning, and your past has made you insecure about your present? Insecurity. Whose? Yours or theirs? The Bible says, great is he that is. So why does the world or people have so much more influence on you than God's word? Opinion filled and word empty. Number 4. I only have 3 more to go. Say this with me. I have to envision to embrace my future. If you can't envision nothing, then why would something happen? You can't see. Here's the thing that I have a problem with Resurrection Sunday. Jesus was killed over 2,000 years ago, and we want to kill him every day. Then we want to wait till Easter, around Resurrection Sunday, and get so sentimental about a figure that died over 2,000 years ago. We want to put on new clothes and try to act like new people, and still a cracked, broken record on the inside. Why don't you start digging yourself up now? He just didn't die. He made the sacrifice. But the resurrection is for whosoever said. So whosoever believe in who? So when you going to get up? Going to come in here with your little white patent leather shoes on, Easter hat, summer dress, lipstick on, beautiful earbobs, girdle too tight, pants, somebody coming Sunday, Easter Sunday with banana yellow on, and don't have, yes, just ask my brothers from Detroit. Some people going to be wearing white gaiters on Easter Sunday. Come on, Detroit. Brother Ray probably have on a lime green suit. Okay? When, come on, say this with me. When do I get up? I shouldn't wait till Resurrection Sunday. I should be digging myself up now because I envision my future. Let me throw this in here, and I'm not trying to go there because we got about 6 minutes together. Someone said to me on Sunday, they said, with all the criticism and all the negativity, how do you do it? And I said to them then at that point, I don't have an answer. And on my way back up the road, God gave it to me because I started revisiting with some of you of some of the setbacks and the hindrance that I received. And some people say, you're strong. No, I'm not. I'm being very honest. But I will challenge you to think this way. I have not looked at who threw the knife. I look at who put up the shield. The only thing that drives me is what God told me. My purpose. When people walk out on you, criticize you, people you love, People you went to war for, you're still carrying the scars from defending them to this day, and yet they will get in a corner and talk about you. And on the way up the road, I realized it isn't what they said. It isn't what they didn't say. I'm driven by purpose. As you get ready for Resurrection Sunday and for a new spring, you don't need to be cluttered with other people because they're going to throw trash every step of the way, but you have to be driven by purpose. God, what is your purpose for me? I have no love for the throne, but I got a passion to do your purpose. Envision to embrace your future. Say that with me. I have to envision to embrace it. When you get ready to embrace it, you're going to have knocks and negativity. You're going to have failure. You're going to have people that will walk up to you just like Peter followed Jesus. And Jesus said, Peter, when it get hot, you're going to deny me. Oh, Lord, I would never deny you. He said, Peter, you will lie on me 3 times before the cock crow. Peter, no, Lord, I've seen you walk on water. I've seen you raise the dead. I've seen you heal the blind. When they got to tearing into Jesus, and they started looking around because Jesus wouldn't even defend himself. They looked over there by the fire. And they said, there's one that was with him. And Peter was over there saying, I ain't never seen him get his behind whooped like this. And they said, weren't you with him? No, I don't know him. They said, yes, you do. Mm-mm. And another one said, yes, he was. And Peter, and the cock crowed. And Jesus looked at Peter. Listen, sometime you got to go it alone. Envision to embrace your future. Number 5. This is critical for Resurrection Sunday and Resurrection Day in your life. Before you break the earth, you have to recalibrate to stop missing opportunities. There's no need of walking out of that tomb. There's no need of putting on additional Easter outfits. Because you know some people only show up on Easter without a spiritual recalibration to stop missing opportunities. If you can't handle your present, your future is impossible. Number 6. Take back the controls of your future from your distractors. There are some people literally get with you to know everything that's going on in your life because you think you got a friend. They don't pray for you. They actually use what you're going through to work against you. Can I help you out? Say this with me. I thought they were jealous of me. They jealous of your faith. Your faith represents light. Your faith represents purpose. You're worried about your perception in the flesh when their spirit is unhappy with them, and because you have faith and you're doing things to build faith. This is what will make your distractors envious of you. So any little thing they can do, because they speak with you and huddle with you so you can trust them. And then they go right out and work against you. If you told them, I'm going to wear purple, they'll go out to the same store you said you was going and buy the size that they know you wear, just so you can't have it. Take back the controls. What does that mean? Think for a moment, who really challenges you to master your present so you can authenticate your skills for the future? Number 6, take back the controls of your future from your distractors. Because some people do things literally to distract you all the time, and they get you going down the rabbit trail. Purposely misdirection. Number 7, why give space to what won't grow? Why? Why give the time? Why give the space to what you know won't grow? They won't change. They won't listen. Haven't they stolen enough time from you? They have stolen. You have wasted years trying to change an opinion. You've wasted time trying to recalibrate another person's mind. They've shown no effort to change their ways, their behaviors, or even seek opportunity. Can I tell you why? You have no room to carry them. This is why many people haven't came through the eye of the needle, because they're carrying a load that can't go with them. Stop being someone else's life link. What is the thing they throw in the water? Many people are you threw them a buoy and they wouldn't even grab onto it. Because where you're going, they are not assigned. Two things and I'm gone. Many want to see you in a bad position. Say that's fine. Just don't be the one who puts yourself there. Many people want to see you struggle, because we will not embrace the turbulence, then we cannot rise above our opposition. For any plane to take off, it has to first deal with friction. Many want to see you in a bad position. That's fine. Just don't be the one who put you there. Last but not least, I want you to think about this when we come in on Sunday. You ready? Who's your dream supporters? Can you count on one hand the people that you know will help you find the tools to support your endeavors? This, believer, is where you should spend your time. With the people who are going to challenge you to rise above the mishaps, the misinformation, the miscommunication, the intentional sabotage. So I said to the person I was talking to Sunday, I said, with everything that you have shared with me and a lot I didn't know. I want you to ask that group, because you're in that group, how many are my brothers who will stand with me to support me to do the will of God? If you can't stand with me, then I know you stand against me. God bless you. I'll see you soon.